go on to the last topic, and that is the year 1 weapons and armor we want to come back. So Xur, a few weeks ago, sold Skull of Dire Ahamkara, and people started data mining testing. They're like, hey, just so you know, there's year 2 versions of all these other pieces of gear. So I'll start. I really want this. Armamentarium. It was one of my favorite Titan chess pieces. It allows you to throw 2 grenades. I still equip it when I go into regular PvP because it makes Striker viable again. The Solar Titan's very powerful, but even he can have 2 grenades.
Really? I didn't notice.
Yeah, nobody noticed.
Sunbreaker Titans running rampant? I had no idea.
I have nightmares about that sound now, man.
Like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, it freaks me out.
Just run away.
That's it.
It's like I hear that and I hear Hunters and I just run the other way. I'm like, if I get away and I wait about 30 seconds, I know his super's gone, and then I tackle him.
But anyway, so it would be great to get Armamentarium.
Yeah, so I would love Armamentarium. I would love overall balancing of the supers because I feel like when year 2 launched and the new supers came, nobody on Titan is really rocking Striker or the other classes because we talked about this before on the show because they're just too easy to be countered now. It's like you pop a bubble and somebody else has a hammer Titan, he just throws a hammer and you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, it's useless. So, yeah.
Yeah, they got to balance some of the new supers and stuff out.
Yeah, Warlock, you know, with the electricity one. Warlock's pretty good because all those have their benefits.
Yes, but Stormcaller is OP in regular Crucible. I mean, you can really wreck shop in some...
Hunter, sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa. Excuse me.
Hunters, the first 2 supers from year 1 are still great.
Yeah,
and then
PvP.
with all the bugs with the Night Stalker, it's just not great.
But they're still smoothing that out.
Yeah.
I'm more on the weapon side. I was thinking through like between like Icebreaker, I definitely really miss.
Oh man.
Yeah, like Icebreaker is a big one, right?
Yeah.
And even as much as I love Black Spindle, like that ammo refill is like so nice. But I'm gonna and I gotta go with Vex just because I know it's a raid weapon, but as an elemental exotic and the sound of it's one of the coolest weapons, and I use it all the time.
I still have mine.
Anytime there's solar burn, I'm like, yes. It's so awesome.
I like it.
So Vex is my pick.
If you equip those year 1s and like go into prison or something, you only get dropped to like 280, 290. If you have other gear that's really good.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can still
so you're still pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Jose, you got anything?
I think the 1 year 1 weapon that I do miss, I feel like year 2, there's way too many exotic primaries. Like I'm kind of, it kind of pains me to look at the kiosk sometimes because you just see like this stack of weapons in the primary slot and the special and heavy, it's like not as many.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I want Galahorn back, even though I have said nice things about Galahorn. Like I did call it like Destiny's Excalibur at one point, and it was kind of cool that there was this one sort of unicorn that was really hard to catch. Right now my weapon is Patience in Time, which was the second exotic I picked up. I think my first exotic was Monte Carlo, and I picked it up and then I put it down immediately because I wasn't an auto rifle guy, and it didn't really satisfy me on any front. But then I got Patience in Time and filled in those bubbles to have the ability to be invisible just for a few seconds of staring down the scope, and I really enjoyed that and its stability, which was one of the highest, I believe, in the game. Don't get me wrong, though, Black Spindle still hot, like still hot, but I really enjoy like really good snipers, and I thought Patience in Time was one that I didn't like. Icebreaker, I get 7 like recharge bullets, 6, whatever. The whole man, that stability was garbage. Like just let me line up the next shot. Give me a minute.
Yeah,
it's not good for Crucible. Good for single player.
Not Crucible, exactly.
I wasn't a single player.
But you didn't like PvE. It's funny that you liked Patience in Time so much. I assume in PvE because that's a lot of what you.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I liked it, but I actually just found like the zoom range is such a long zoom, and the invis like against AI. Like I don't know, it works, but I never found a situation that I
can't shoot what you can't see, Fran.
That's right. But it's still a good pick. I mean, you can't be wrong with your own picks, but. It got me thinking about Plan C, by the way, as well. That was my first legendary roll into an exotic.
I'm thinking the one that auto shoots.
You're thinking of Pocket Infinity.
I really like Pocket Infinity. Then they broke it. Then it's still broken. They never fixed it, and it got abandoned.
No one says
that. But the point is, there's some great year 1 stuff. This is proof right now that you bring it back, we're going to be excited about it.
Everything but Galahorn.
So I really like Gallahorn. Like you said, it was the Excalibur of Destiny. I don't feel like there is a weapon that does that anymore, and I think that's unfortunate. With
Sleeper
year 2.
feels like they kind of are trying. And think about it. Has that quest opened again since that one time, that one day, like over a month ago?
Because I've been waiting for the call.
I check Destiny Reddit every morning, and I have yet to see anybody going crazy.
I've been waiting, and I have been very busy during the weekdays, but it's not
because some of us tried to run it on our Xbox character, but we didn't have all the rifles, so we couldn't have it.
I don't miss Gallahorn per se, but I do miss that one random drop type item, not one that you can easily get through a quest line, but that one random drop type item that just like you get incredibly excited when you get it because it's like the best weapon in the game, and like it is insanely powerful.
Are you talking
we don't
about,
have that anymore. I'm talking about Gallahorn.
Like how Gallahorn used to drop. And it was
when I got Gallahorn, I lost it.
Wait a minute. Okay. No, because I do
and
feel
when I got
like
Hawkmoon pre-patch, I lost it because those weapons were really good.
So the only places that I found that the setting that you described were the Nightfall and the raid where like if Fatebringer dropped or something like that.
Fatebringer was
and I do feel like in this raid, the weapons don't really match up to weapons from the other.
They're not exciting, right?
Well, the
They're for the
LMG,
raid.
I'm very excited about my large machine gun. You need to take that back.
Okay.
But I feel like the rest I haven't really been that
machine
excited
gun's
for.
pretty dope.
Yeah, it Pac-Man's taken. Like, I love it.
I like the machine gun. I think it's a cool gun. I wasn't like, I got the machine gun like I was with Gallahorn or with Hawkmoon, you know?
You only yell like that if you play with Little John, first of all. It's like, I got Gallahorn.
I miss that feeling that Destiny used to have in year 1 when there were very specific weapons that were hard to get. And when you got them, you were ridiculously... It was like winning the lottery because it's RNG.
We've talked about this before because they quested them, you know? And I think they need to bring back a little bit of RNG, but also not as punishing. I mean, again, the reason you were so excited is because, you know, it's like Stockholm Syndrome. Like, I hate to tell you, but like, it's bad. Like, you shouldn't have been that excited. You should have been mad. I was mad. But you know what I was saying. I was saying, sorry.
There's a video clip of Destin flipping out over getting his Gallahorn on IGN.
No, Hawkmoon.
Hawkmoon.
Oh, it was Hawkmoon?
I wasn't recording for Gallahorn.
Yeah.
I wish you were.
Yeah.
But anyway, bring back some year 1 stuff. I know it's on the horizon somewhere. We'll be excited.
Yeah, and I know that part of the reason too they nerfed the raid weapons aren't quite as is by design as memorable as by design. I mean, Bungie kind of looked at it and said they didn't. At least it sounds like from interviews I've heard with Luke Smith. And Luke, by the way, you're more than welcome to come on this program and talk about this with us. But ultimately, it sounded like they didn't want you to replace. They didn't want you to just put stock in this one weapon. They wanted to give you a bunch of stuff that's able to choose.
We all know why they did it.
Yeah, and I think that's fine. But I think that the accidental mistake in that is that the excitement is missing from when some of these drops happen.
Yeah,
because even though you
bring
really
back
want
the romance,
because I think the intended effect is they wanted you to be excited about those high level drops that you can use for infusion on this stuff, but it's just not the same. I
got excited. A piece of garbage that can make my other sort of okay thing better.
I don't feel quite that way. When if I have not gotten like a 318 or even above a 315 yet drop.
I get really excited about the pieces of garbage I get that I can put into another thing that's okay. Just so I can have a higher light level.
It's a negative Nancy. But if I get a 320, but what I'm saying is getting a 320 drop is pretty darn special.
It is pretty. It's pretty high.
The point is, it's exciting. It's just not as exciting if I've been chasing this exact special thing.
Yeah.
And when it drops, it drops. That's
so instead of like, I got Gallahorn, it was, I got this 320 fusion
That's
rifle.
right.
It's I can infuse.
Here's my reaction when I get a 320. Oh, I got that helmet I have. Oh, it's 320. All right, infuse.
Yeah, I know.
That's not the reaction I want. I want to be super excited.
No, for sure. And I think I assume they have to be taking that into consideration.
Yeah, but I think Fran's point on Stockholm Syndrome is 100% true.
Yeah,
like,
you're overselling.
You were there like basically like foaming at the mouth for something to drop, and it could be anything in some cases.
Yeah, like you're mad that you know how to get Sleeper Simulant now, and
I didn't say I was mad.
Well, no, but quote unquote, meaning that it's attainable. It's not as special anymore, and when you do get it. The other problem is that Sleeper Simulant hasn't turned out to be like this wicked, ridiculous thing.
Oh,
but see,
I got my 280 Sleeper Simulant finally.
Right, but see, this is polarizing. Is that Gallahorn? I actually disliked the OP power of it. Like it broke the game for me in the sense that do you have a Gallahorn and you need to get one and you're chasing one. It really did when you think about it.
Fran doesn't like rejection. That's what he said.
No,
weapon.
it's
people
just
who
silly.
don't play Destiny know what that weapon
We've
is.
had this conversation on the.
There is no weapon that is as exciting.
But I want to come back powerful.
We need that magic back.
Yeah, but I don't want people telling me how to beat this boss with we all equip freaking Gallahorn. It is so annoying.
It's a tough solution
I want to get away
to come up with.
It is, but that's where exactly. You want something special, but it can't be so OP that you have to use it for everything. It breaks things. I like that there's balance and stuff is situational. I change my weapons more than ever. Although I will say the one thing, man, I have to have tracking rockets like in PvE. In PvP, it sucks without tracking. And Gallahorn and Truth are the only ones, right?
Yeah, but you're not like interviewing your raid mates going, you guys got tracking rockets? Because it's not Pshaw.
No, you're not.
Like, I don't want nothing to do with you.
I'm just saying Gallahorn has that. And it is special in its own right, for sure.
But I'm saying that it's important, but it's not as important as what Gallahorn was being elevated to certain people in the raid, which was clearly obnoxious.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
The Wolfpack rounds on top of the OP damage, and that was what did it. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
All right, guys, that's the end of the show. We
went over.
Move on. Fran, do you want to talk about what's going on next week?
Yeah, we have House Party, as we've mentioned. IGN House Party here, November 14th, is at DNA Lounge. Tickets are sold out, unfortunately. But if you're coming, you can dance nearby, maybe. We'll hang out after. Jose wants to provide the soundtrack. I want to make you do it the whole show now when we do it.
So on that note, I think what we're going to do next week is we're going to record an episode Friday. Then on Saturday, we're going to go do the live show.
We should just play the episode live and not do anything at the house party.
Well, great idea. Now I have to figure out live streaming at this giant event. Jose.
No. I mean, record here live on Friday and then just play it on screen and sit there in silence. We watch it with
the audience. You're like, this is great.
What you guys think? Wasn't that awesome? That part where he said the thing.
Yeah,
Fran. Oh man.
So anyway, we're gonna have a regular episode next week. Then the following week, it's actually gonna be the archive of a live show. So if you aren't able to attend because it is sold out, you will be able to.
But this will be for podcasts. But look, production schedule. We'll be breaking out clips from the show as soon as we can, and should be a fun show. But the point is, if you're in San Francisco, hit us up on Twitter. I'm at Fran Mirabella.
At Destin Legary. It's in the lower 30 people.
Jose.
At Jose_Otero.
But yeah, hit us up if you're in town and didn't make it to the show. And if you're at the show, absolutely hit us up. And we can't wait to see everybody who made it out there.
Yeah. So. Anyway, until next time, Guardians out.
Guardians Party.
I missed it now because I was dancing with Jose.
You guys are doing all right, you want to do it again?
Yeah,
no, you don't have to.
No, we're doing it.
Three. Jose, are you going to do it? I got a ton of pressure for you to do it. Come on. A little one.
I'll think about it at the live show.
Yeah, I think it's the live show. That might be the place.
Maybe.
You think so?
If you're recording, I won't do it.
Cue us up, Destin.
Until next time, Guardians out.
To space.